Why has no one really been copying LEV's Phoenix? Yeah, I'm not too sure, man. I mean, LEV are just incredible at this map. Do they have the best A retake percentage that I've ever seen? Maybe on any map? Yeah, I think so. Let's see how their B retake is. Fall through heaven, no one spawned. Do they not just get owned by spawn?
Paranoid does catch spikes in on the way down, but no one is there to punish him for it. All things considered, he's gotten quite deep and exposes himself to a nasty crossfire. Set up long in advance, but LEV
didn't expect the second here. Really nice, good little bait on this one.
Emerges with 2. And King in one of his most impactful roles here on the Viper. We'll have to go for a bit of argy-bargy and get it done in the old-fashioned way. EU's not having it. And a great start here for FURIA.
Looked like LEV were going to actually be able to do it on that retake attempt. Sato fighting forward, but it's this little bait towards spawn. Feels like they just don't expect Artzin to actually have been there as well. They deal with Koala Noob and then they just turn attention elsewhere. And that's when Artzin, Duelist and IGL for this team makes his move. And
I heard this is where the demon time chat is allowed.
He did so
yeah, you
much
can do what you want
MIBR
over
last year in that
there.
regard
Within
well.
reason. Don't go crazy.
Calling for the team. And he's just thrust into that position here again, but he thrives within it. That pressure does not get to him.
Quite a push-up here for Neon. Look at how deep he has gone. Smoke's going to clear, but the flash is going to give Neon a chance to surge further forward. Relay bolt. Artzin has to respect the satchel out. EU now comes to the rescue, but LEVIATAN got what they came for. They really rattled the cage.
It does FURIA now.
Ducks under the shots.
Oh, that's a really important kill. Okay, was going to be pretty easy for FURIA to just try and let this guy go in and explore here. But after they do this, they might think that there's a stack going on, right? They could think that there's heavy spawn. That flash is incredible.
As good as done.
Yeah, because normally what would happen is once you push this, you're going to go over towards A, you're going to stack heavy.
So what FURIA were able to do when they get
I will say level pretty fast on this. Like the decision making was fast.
On top.
Just imagine the confidence that they're feeling right now heading into this map.
Sorry, from FURIA it was fast.
Blowout against the reigning champions. They win the pistol to start off on split attack. They are putting themselves in position for a monumental upset.
You come into games like this with a plan, right? You've got protocols, but even you don't know if they're actually going to work. And no plan survives first contact with the enemy, they say. I think that the validation for FURIA after such a stunning result on Sunset has made it clear to them that they can hang. Doesn't matter if it is the best team in
what is EU doing there, man?
The world. They come in with an ironclad approach like
for
this.
a flash of his teammates, or is it literally just flash into the wall so that if they peek, you can pop it?
Be reminded, this is LEVIATAN's playground.
Or they potentially turn, I'm not sure.
They're just one of those teams that have so much drive, so much hunger. That is really just personified by Koala Noob, the journey that he's had to get here.
I mean,
like relentless in his pursuit of greatness in Valorant.
There aren't many players in Valorant that are also incentivized to excel.
Hello, cameraman.
Wife and kid to support.
Get some shots of the players.
It's not something you see from a lot of players. It's pretty rare in esports, in fact. I'd say it's a vocation, a career, not built.
Let's see how long this one lasts.
And when you're the kind of player where virtually your ability to provide hinges on your ability to win.
Did you watch the Pacific games today? Yeah, I did watch the Pacific games today.
Drive you forward.
It was pretty fun. We got a summit today. That was good.
No one had done the amount of work that they had.
Gen G looked decent.
They were perfect
that was good.
For the meta. Sure, it was a good fit.
Like my main takeaway.
It was astonishing, and we kept saying, "This team are so."
You go again tomorrow? Yeah, we go again in 9 hours.
Low work ethic is never.
I think we're gonna skip the C97 game. I'm pretty sure.
The split map for FURIA was one that I was so impressed by the team chemistry on earlier this year, so I just want to see.
I think it's too early to completely ruin my sleep.
Is it going to be there? Artzin so fast up. Is he going to check that corner? Doesn't even matter because Spike is the one to aggress.
Shy at least though has something to say here. FURIA are trying to fight their way into heaven, but they've thought twice about it. They've got enough done, and at least now they've got their jet in onto this A site. They can follow this positioning. Blozine also taken really low, thinking he was safe crossing. Noob sees an opportunity to lay him low.
Shy is going to be crucial on this post-plant effort from FURIA. They are completely congested.
The dog getting no contest the whole way here is huge. They make it look like they've taken over towards here, but actually they're heavy over towards site. Lev, best retake percentage ever on A site.
Shy here gets to operate
This is the first time they look a little individual, no? What happened to their retake? Why did they go 1-1-1-1?
This game is beginning much the same way the previous one did. Neon's just hitting buttons at this point. His round is over.
Magotski with the prime. Appreciate the 11 months. They forgot. But they might have. That wasn't great.
One man.
Reprovise, hello mate, 44 months, tier 3, appreciate you bro, thank you so much for everything man, good to see you.
FURIA capitalizing off this bonus round. Well, like I mentioned earlier, just so many of these fast double satchels, Artin is hitting in your face, right up into ramp. And yeah, even though he doesn't get that entry, he's dealt with by Spike. The team are able to get into the
An early timeout. Yeah, dude. I wonder if that's just about the retake, by the way. Like, guys, I've never seen a retake from them look this disorganized.
In that space where his hands are tied. He doesn't have a lot of movement opportunities. But
Chat, did anyone in plat chat go for FURIA on this, or did everyone just go for LEV?
Suddenly, everything is going the way of FURIA. You go back to map 1, you remember that it was just a highlight reel the entire game. Until those last several rounds. But you never doubted that LEV were getting it over the finish line. And it was until those last final rounds, every other one, 3K, 4K, players going crazy. They have fallen silent.
We know that LEVIATAN can bounce back from tough map losses. They got 2 rounds against PRX in the first map of the series in London, in that final. And we're still able to figure it out and overcome one of the best teams, maybe the best of this era of the game. The FURIA seems to be a completely different beast. At least today. Important timeout. LEVIATAN here clearly have a plan to emphasize mid a bit more heavily now.
They kind of said that they had no chance. Wait, actually?
What comes of it?
They'd love to be able to maybe bait for Spike, but no, they want to get aggro. They want to push through that cloud. But it's a very patient FURIA who do not get baited into taking any fights there.
It's that hallmark discipline of FURIA that we saw in stage 1.
They feel so content just letting that aggression come from LEV and expecting that, yeah, they're probably just going to back off for a moment.
Eventually, FURIA, though, do need to get going. We saw them run out of time on one of those important
Jarek,
rounds
thank you so much, man.
Sunset.
Appreciate the tier 1 as well.
In fact, the only one they lost in that game now, think of it.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the whole year.
Oh, that's so nice.
That's a great nade on this one as well.
Into the nade.
FURIA are very patient on
They
this.
have literally just
Deeper
provided the
smoke
sword
with the
for
plan to
LEVIATAN
create
for
pressure
one
either
period.
side.
They've
Realize that
not
they're kind of
overextended,
fighting
they've
over
not taken
towards
any
middle.
huge
We've got a
risks.
spam going on. We've got the nade on
Let
top.
the game come to them, and that is a
They
trade
take
that
pretty
will
much
take
no
any day
risks.
of
The
the week.
Skydog was good.
People
Take
talk
space
so
over
much
towards A.
about this lost streak for FURIA. This loss of identity, this necessity to change up the team. But yeah, they lost 5 games in a row, Wyatt. They lost to NRG, 100 Thieves, and LEVIATAN. Just those guys.
Only the absolute top teams.
So even at their worst, bad enough that Shaw wanted to make changes
Really,
to
really
his
good.
team. In context, it wasn't that bad.
Okay, let's see the big buy rounds.
And it just felt strange heading
It's
into
kind
this
of
with
feeling
where
like
the roles
FURIA
would fit. That
have
was
a
massive
pretty
question mark that
decent
people had.
idea what's going on.
Honestly, in this
On the
mid-round,
majority of
I'm
these
just
rounds.
imagining if we had comms on, how EU
And
would
the
be
only rounds where we
controlling
kind
the
of
play there. When we had listenings of
should
the
have seen
team
something better from
situations
LEV was
like
just that
he
retake.
was really dictating the pace for them and so accurately calling what the other team was going to do and then exploiting his perfect read on the game. He was so good in those moments, and I really feel like that was probably one of them.
LEVIATAN lacking that signature proactivity in these early rounds. They tried a little bit, obviously, to play through mid, but still uncertain, still restrained. and eventually
very
gave that
nice.
position over entirely. Now that they got
The
proper
Razor
weapons to
online
play
as
with,
well. God, they got everything they
trying to
need
be a
to
bit
just
more assertive on that ramp
go
position.
5-0 up.
Spike,
It's Razored against the Phoenix
double back
ult,
to mid to hold that crossfire.
and they know how they play over towards A, so do they want to try something weird with a Razor?
On this map when he switches to the Omen. I think it's
That would be too bold, sure.
a map and a position on B
Baby
that
Cassie with the
highlights
Prime,
how
appreciate the 3
intelligent
months. Thank
of
you
a
so much.
player he is. A nightmare to deal with for the attacking sides. And so far, FURIA, they have just circumvented that. They're spamming A hits, and it's working.
Gotta go.
Do they opt to just allow themselves to be contained in the A side by not having Heaven present? So they've only got 35 seconds to make this work. So are they going to bum rush onto the side itself? I think we got our answer. Showstopper now going to get up into the window. Honestly, looking for a target.
Really nice from Martin. He knew he was going to be there. Spike transferred before he killed.
On ramp. They've got a foothold in Heaven, and the side is under their control.
And they got the Phoenix ult dead.
Forward to his own device, and Sato
They
gets
are
no
annihilating them right now. They have downloaded Lev's strat,
That was
by the way.
diabolical.
Lev
They know exactly how they're playing.
Expectation that a FURIA player would be able to get that deep into the site, all the way through screens. They have just been torn apart. A kill on the TP, a kill on the run it back. I think one of the smartest moments, though, from FURIA came from Shy and EU over towards that ramp. You're watching Spike's point of view. You're waiting. Wait, is Shy actually, is he walking through this cloud? Is this going to be a
non
free
1 2
kill
3
for
P.
Spike?
No,
but
not yet,
he
mate.
is so patient, buys
I need
his time,
to
waits for EU
record
to get
some
there,
more
and
stuff.
then they push through it together, so they get that trade onto him. All of a sudden, they have ramp
Too
control.
basic right now.
At the same time,
Appreciate the 27 months, though. Thank you, thank you.
Players in sight, dealing with Lev's aggression through Heaven. They're all over the map. They're dealing with every little contingency.
His Artisan's encounter with Closing, which really felt like he didn't quite have a read on where that play was going to be. Still found success. And yeah, Kwan way further ahead than they expect.
I
He
enjoy
got a couple of
basic.
the freest
Yeah, but
kills
it's
that
like
game.
it's more like basic without his Visa, man.
And there's got to be a timeout here,
It's
sure.
a disappointment.
Looking here to LEVIATAN with a chance to buy back into the round. I would not say they've got ults of consequence, though, to work with. That was a runner back used in the previous round. King doesn't have a Viper's Pit to shut off any parts of the map.
The whole of last year. Dude, it was a bit before as well,
It's
no?
really stunning to see this level of team play coming out from
Is
FURIA.
this his timeout
The
button?
changes that they've made, perhaps just a testament to the
Is this what it looks
system
like? Holy.
that Shaw and Artsin have put in place, the great mid-round
Dude,
calling that
he's
we've seen
pissed,
from
man.
EU,
We're
that
5-0
they can
in.
just slot in two
Second
new guys,
timeout. And
and it
he
works
is
so
popping
effortlessly.
off.
Your Masters London MVP. Honestly, still in this series has looked good, and sure, he leads the pack here in round 6 for his
Smash the
team.
big red button.
Wouldn't say
Now he's smashing
lighting
up the
anything on
desk.
Fire. This hot prospect dominating the world in London.
He was
have
definitely
pulled off
pissed after the
drastically
A
over this last
retake.
map or so. Frosty reception
And then,
back home.
I mean, both buy rounds.
target on
After
their
both
back,
buy rounds,
Furia
we see a
are
timeout.
trained
This might be one of the
twice.
fastest I've ever seen 2 timeouts used. 5-0 in.
Waiting for an opportunity, a match opportunity to get that rush again after being knocked out of the EWC qualifiers, knocked out of the playoffs before that. They're making the most of this debut. Koala, though, under the pressure of the flash. And is
Very
caught
nice
immediately.
together on this one.
Lev go for that A side fight straight out of the timeout.
Same approach to ramps that we actually saw from LEVIATAN in the
The,
previous round. This
the
time they actually
anti-termy. I mean, even
dealt with
Honor,
before. There is Furia
Honor
presence here
normally
that
does
suits
late
this setup.
timeouts, man.
So yeah, it's a pressure valve, sure, that relieves some of it on LEVIATAN.
This is a little risky
Now
from
move back to
King.
this heavy
His
mid-side
teammates on
lever.
here for a little
All of
bit.
the
Did just
loaders
check
for
to
this
see if
free
anyone
play.
crossed over towards vents for them.
We've seen Furia be ultra patient in this spot.
Just waiting to see if there would be any kind of Leviathan re-push down through mid. That's not going to be the case, though. Now they feel comfortable pressing forward. King spotted out. Going to be on the retreat. Just play from stairs.
About now, they're going to accelerate. King going to be spotted
Really
out. Gets
good
that
kill.
first shot now, trying to slow things
Great
further, but
molly on
snaked
top of
by
this
that
as well.
forces Furia away. Is there a plan C?
For Fury at the moment might
Time
just
is
be
getting
about
to
doing
a
damage here.
comfortably
They
low
can get over
spot for
towards the
Furia
site.
here. They just just got to get into
They got
this
no
weak
idea
side.
that it's clear though, really.
The LEV
Sky
players
Flash
are
at the back again is really
coalescing
nice.
just
It's been some
outside
nice
of it. They
Sky
could be ready
Flashes
to
just to
pounce on
get
the
info
spike
right
trap.
now.
They have enough players
13
here to
seconds, they
This is the
still don't
window.
know about backside,
6's
really.
covered. Yep. Smoke
Okay,
was
they
up, the
clear
basics
though.
able to get a plant
It's
down.
Sky Flash here, and then they managed to check
LEV
this corner.
exercising just a little bit of patience. They don't want to overplay their hand. Wait for
Again,
some of
they
these
shouldn't be
smokes to
winning
drop
this,
and
it's
then
just
go for the
damage.
full retake with the man advantage.
EU is the impact player here.
Oh.
A late flank could be massive. Spike's
Oh,
actually
it's a
going to go
shame.
and check
Imagine
for
he
it
went
now.
into one side of the wall there. He actually would have owned it.
Shot.
EU still hiding. He's found his spot. Emerges, finds
Big
one.
flash.
It's wayward shot, but now a flash to follow it up might give him a second
How
bite
the
at the
hell is
apple.
the guy close? Not even a little
Apparently it's
blind.
gone well sour.
Damage
LEVIATAN with
wasn't
great fundamentals,
really
taking the
great.
frag, pulling back. Finally
Sub
get
to
into the
that,
game.
thanks so much and share as well with the Prime.
That
Appreciate
early round
you both.
adjustment
Thank you for using your
of
Primes on me.
Fighting towards ramp, where FURIA have been really emphasizing control rather than just kind of holding back towards the box, trying to fight a little bit more passively. Excuse me. No, they take it right to them with that instant flash and swing. Sato's trying to keep. I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
the
he's
energy
gonna
up, or
get
just
him
the energy
motivated
up.
as well. Actually, try and
Yeah,
get
I
him
think
into
it's
this
probably
game.
pretty deflating.
The good news for
Definitely,
Lev on this one is just the amount of money they got
task
as well,
by
right?
Honor in that timeout.
FURIA have won 18 of the last 20 rounds of flight.
Heart to you, hand with the
That's
tier 1
as
as well. Appreciate the
deflating
9
as it
months, mate.
gets, but
Thank you for
maybe
doing
this
that.
is the start of LEV coming
Furia
back
on
into
this
the
one.
series.
Instant
5
boom bot
5% of rounds
and at the
over
same
20.
time smoke. Create pressure over towards B. Viper smoke. Thrown on middle. Create pressure over towards middle. Group up, insta hit A.
This
Where's he
time
playing
it's
on A?
an adjustment for
99% of the time he's in heaven.
More careful about this A ramp presence, but
And
Lev not running
99%
out early
of the
play.
time, sights free.
Now, they love to set up with those multiple players in mid. It's really their bread and butter on defense here.
And you can tell that for Fury to get a foothold in heaven, it's going to take a lot, a big
Ooh.
investment. And how this
Timing on
play
this.
comes later, and timing that Fury might not be ready for. Here's the flash,
Really
and
nice.
instantly Koala disintegrates. Sato knows that there are
Ooh,
extra
fade
players
ult
there, but
just
no
hit
opportunity
Arts
for
and
a
they got over
trade
towards
for
sight.
Furia.
It's a great nade from him. Does he carry on
Nightfall
going
was
spawn?
So sick from blows. That caught onto 3 players
I
who were
think
just
Neon's
stuck
been
in that
caught off
choke.
spawn too many
What's the deal
times
with
for him
Arts here?
to...
He's
okay.
pushed up so far. This is mental from him.
They're aware, but they don't really have the health here.
Oh, so much.
I think they're
15
happy to take
HP,
a
by the way.
trade
That
in
might
that
be the
By
round.
the narrowest of
Yeah, it might be
margins.
because of that 15 HP.
Yeah, you're right. Bloodstain barely alive after that. But Fury are no closer to the objective than they were at the start of the round, and they've got 20 seconds left.
Just excruciating for them trying to get out of this A choke. They're up into heaven. They're down to 13 seconds.
Yeah,
Sorry for
Levia.
getting a little wayward,
Yeah,
but
they got no time to plan.
Lever hedging by
they're
TPing
just,
across
I
the
mean,
map.
they can't do anything.
Neon TP'd and cancelled as soon as he heard this continued presence here for Fury. They don't really have any options now. They are gonna be
Back-to-back rounds with
holed
4
up in
people
heaven.
surviving for Lev. Money can't get much better.
Yes, they've got the guns and a big ultimate round coming up
Actually,
next.
for sure have the econ
No
to make
one
this
on either
close.
side too comfortable to try
Smoothie22
go
with the
for any
Prime
kind
as
of
well.
fight.
Thank you so much with the 3 months,
Everyone
mate.
just relaxes for a moment.
It is a far cry from the swagger we saw from Leviathan in map 1, though. Map 1,
Yeah,
Lev
this is
would
the
have
time
taken
off for Fury, right?
almost certainly. So we've got 2 rounds now. The first in which there's a ramp play that disrupts Furia, gets that early frag. The second round, there is a ramp play, but on an off timing. Right? Comes much later into the round. So that's Leviathan who are able to set up conditioning and then break that conditioning in the space of 2 rounds.
Yeah, act upon it in that right moment in the mid round. First setup in mid, maybe expecting that they go somewhere else, have the trap play there, and yeah, it all works out so well. Finally seeing signs of life from Leviathan.
Imagine if all 4
And
timeouts
because
got
of that,
caught in the first
just
half.
A meager
That would be
pulse
nuts,
from
wouldn't it?
Lev. Shaw has
We've never seen
immediately
that,
called
ever.
the timeout
I'm pretty
despite
sure.
being up 5-2, but I respect it. You don't want the London champions starting to feel the momentum. You don't want to allow
7
them
rounds
to
in, we
get
got 3
back in the
timeouts.
game.
Yeah, that's
Just
insane.
continue to try to choke
We don't
them
see
out
that.
early and get another dominant win.
One thing that Furia can
I don't think we've ever seen
they've been
3
exploiting,
timeouts called at this point.
getting a player deep into A side early in these rounds. Koala Nuba Artisan. I think that's a thread that they can
Imagine they
continue to
win
pull on
3 in a
little bit more
row
if
and then
they
he calls a
can
timeout
manage
here. Could
to
be a
get
thing,
their
yeah.
duelists deep in enemy territory.
Leviathan with that same mid trio.
Okay, same default over towards B from Furia. There's a fake TP though, so they got to check this corner. Okay, for sure, now they know
Always
question mark
intend on
over
this map.
towards B. They've been doing this and trying to catch him off here. Is Lev just going to wait for the smoke to go down? Oh, this gets really weird. The re-clear, and he's in the best pose for it.
Here's a slide. Needs two. And unfortunately,
oh, he didn't get two. They realize that they're fast. I mean, it's a good reaction to push fast over towards here, but Spike is here so fast. Dude, these Lev players, after getting this kill, the fact they both insta-go over towards Heaven was insane.
Wasn't nerfed at all, frankly.
They know that they're going to speed up and fast react around the map.
Yeah, just moving
and they managed to
right
actually trade and so get a kill off of King's Molly here.
Re-swing from his teammate. It's lovely play from Lev, who continue to just go for these mid-round flash fights. 3 rounds in a row. But that has been the recipe to success.
And this is what we teased out at the start of the series, as LEVIATAN really known for a lot of these set plays. And I'm not talking about complex layered executes on the attack side. It's these little 1s and 2s, these defense side pops. Always a player there.
Another round.
You can always trade up in
3 rounds in a row with 4 people surviving. Just buying for the rest of this half now.
And it always seems to happen after these timeouts that come in from Ono.
What happened on Sunset? Mate, it was probably the best deadlock game I've ever seen.
Shy just needs to hold on to this gun so FURIA can get together a full buy on the next. The economy is beginning to get shaky, but loss bonus kicking in at just the same time.
Made his debut at Masters Copenhagen back in 2022 and then attended champs in that same year with LEVIATAN, who were quickly started to become a little bit of a global sensation.
He tries to satchel out. If he committed, does he have the kill? Maybe.
Turn that into a big result.
So many different formations of that team throughout the years. The 1-through line, King. And he's finally been able to get a roster around him to take a championship trophy.
Same default. Fade eye over towards A, saw nothing. So they should expect like a 1 setup in one of these positions, one or the other.
This FURIA team, they want to end that story right.
What a great flash, man.
Perfect timing with the paranoia. The support from King is lovely.
Yeah, basic fighting in the site, but it didn't look like there was no.
Mate, look how good they look now.
And shoot mentality. So pretty bit of a sloppy start here for FURIA. They're trying to lean in to be a little bit.
We actually might see a world where we get that extra timeout, because it's like, how are they meant to get another round now?
One of the reasons you
everything looks so nice from Lev.
On that site, he plays it so well. His timing with the paranoia just always feels perfect. He never explains
yeah, I mean, the shouting did work.
Where they're trying to bait it out. It's always when there is real pressure coming onto him. And he knows the moment's always when to get out, where to TP. He really is just so smart there.
A little bit of an over-rotate.
With very little time left, hoping to just exploit a big gap here. LEVIATAN commit pretty heavily towards this B side of the map, and FURIA, while they might not realize it,
can FURIA win this?
A side being very slowly, diligently checked here, cleared now by Artisan.
Spike thrown over to him. So
Artisan with dude.
Heaven, where you have Koala Nubes.
See how much Shy can get on this.
Shy to take contact even
no,
later.
Mate, you had it.
That got the showstopper up. There are tools for to use.
Dude, that's nuts from Spike. That's
so
nuts from him. He's honestly, he's in a position that maybe he should get multiple
here, a chance for a double swing off a good
in terms of Shy.
Not too shabby,
I mean, fair play. They just made that look so easy. That's so good from Spike.
Up 4 to give LEVIATAN.
Good bit with the tier 1. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that.
It was a good effort from Artsine, but Lev just have the numbers in that situation, and I like that they made that effort to have all
it's incredible. I'm flash on this.
Through ropes. It's a good way to clear out one of FURIA's potential win cons, which is just leaving someone way back there. You're expecting they're going to probably plant for Heaven in that situation, so you're just ready to deal with a player that's going to wait all round and then try to shoot you while you're down on the site.
What's your current best team in the world that are certainly being forced to dig deep here against FURIA? A retooled new look roster that frankly
now just hitting over towards A. Is this the same thing where they boom pop B and then insta run?
The depth of what awaits a team like LEVIATAN on their campaign to secure a champion's berth.
Raze is an insta grouping on A, which kind of means that they go in Heaven. Big.
Basic was the absolute MVP of map 2, putting up 20 kills for 6 deaths. Hasn't made a lot of noise so far on split. Maybe this could be his round as Furia just want to go.
Wait, they used the
back to
tether there.
basics, get into this.
Can you not just
site
run into
where
the
they
site
had
now?
The majority of their success
The tether's the
earlier in
main
this
thing that
half.
stops you from hitting site.
This round is going better for Furia. They're not punished by a random timing down ramp. They repel it. They've got good position. Starter might be a problem now as he's going to walk up under that ult, but Arzine got to be good for the shot. Now slowly, LEVIATAN considering whether they give up this heaven control. Can they afford to do so? There's no site presence though. The difference here is LEVIATAN have got Spike embedded here. Can play a crossfire with Blozine.
Furia's only real option is to just wait out the smokes, cut noise, go for the re-hit. No players elsewhere. Shy just watching their flank. Comes Arzine with a showstopper, but no chance to even shoot.
Melted.
Pretty limited follow-up now.
20 seconds, man. And it's like one of the rare times they actually have one on site.
Blozine still unbothered playing this spot, but Qualnum's found his second. They don't account for Blozine being tucked.
Look at the spike.
But now we're even in numbers, and the spike's been recovered. Time is of the essence. Less than 10 seconds, but Shy turns up.
Wait.
Neon would hope to disrupt. He'll be not quite quick enough. As Koala will get everything,
I was calm from him.
The kitchen sink.
Shy just so delayed. He was on flank watch, but then gets the
God, that was
perfect
really
moment to
calm,
get
man.
back
I thought he was
into
just going to
heaven
try stick the
and
plant.
get a critical kill for Furia to take that round over the finish line.
And then just hope that he's
And it
got it
begins
down
with
in
that
time
as
and his
well.
mate wins the
The
1v1.
Sato kill on Arzine is crazy.
But isn't this another
It's a really good
example
round
of
from
Koala
Koala, man.
with no
I mean,
room
he's
to
just
work with. Coming
wrecked
out with
the
a
guy
bonfire
back
kill
site
that
as well.
starts the round in his team's favor.
Absolutely.
He's Houdini in there.
Once you get him on the jet, he is at his best. This guy has 8,500 rounds of jet in officials in his career history. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, that is
Let's
mad,
go,
isn't it?
boys, that is.
At least maybe 4,000 or 5,000.
There's so many more reps just
Crazy.
because tier 2 you're just playing all the time.
At that point, it's the equivalent of an opera singer's vocal training. Okay, limited mid presence as a smoked top mid. But that snakebite is more than enough to dissuade Furia for the time being, but only for a time. Here's the push paranoia coming a little bit late, but Basic's got to turn his attention towards mid.
Okay, fair play. This
And
guy
that
is
Bulldog
good.
bites back. Tidy little two-piece picked up, knocking LEVIATAN down to 3 players.
Now that's a moment where he really makes a mark on this split game. Basically
Really good,
getting
yeah, man.
involved
He's a
in
beast.
a major way with that transfer. With a Bulldog, no less, is crazy. LEVIATAN, though, they know where to go. Look at Neon. He's pushed all the way out. of
Nolan,
B,
thanks so
they
much for the
do
Prime,
have
man.
2
Appreciate it.
players
21
on
months.
this
Thank you
site.
for doing
One
that.
King blows, King accomplish. They try to both get in, entrench themselves.
Blows has bought some time, but this is absolutely a concession of heaven from LEVIATAN.
30 seconds left.
The Fury will oblige. They will walk right up on in.
They slow down. No cancel, no attempt to go towards that B side. 20 seconds to get into the site. Blows back
Stall.
here.
Is there more stall here for LEVIATAN? Can they make this excruciating now? Drop to the site. There's going to be a plant.
The
Arzine
rare,
has a lot of covering fire.
the rare play
Shy's
on
been brought
site.
down. Spike stick.
Just gotta
hasn't
plant,
been planted.
mate, and
Arzine
hope
is
for it.
way
Just gotta
too
plant.
afraid.
No time.
Trying to give his team an opportunity. He takes the fight inside, and there never was a plant.
Yeah, it's a little slow from Furia. I still feel like 6 is impressive, to be
Arzine
honest.
second guessing, maybe?
Yeah, when that action was coming through towards heaven, I believe he just got
Yeah, blows just
very apprehensive to stick. Thought that someone would be able to swing onto him.
It was the smoke. I think he was worried someone would just run in there.
That was a ridiculous little mid-round
10
play.
seconds left. One enemy remains. One
He was
enemy
right, in
remains.
fairness.
Brutal one for Furia to lose, though. Lev on the precipice of tying up this half. They are bloody and bruised, but still fighting.
Dashing into the side. This is going to be Koala very early in position. The weapons are fine, not
Where does the
great.
Viper
The ones you
go?
want to close the gap with, though. That's
Viper
why you're
deep
seeing
spawn?
that speed. Koala wanted to get
Okay.
deeper towards screen, but the plan is
Let's see the
let's wait
retake
to
now.
get that Viper
They
speed
delayed a
and then
little
maybe
bit
take
with the
space, but
plan because they want to make sure the
not even
Koala
doing
can get
that.
knives.
They are all stuck in elbow. They got out of
Basic
this
still has
situation
Omen
with a pistol
flash,
round, I
though.
believe. Can they do it again?
Sato is going to test
Oh,
the
what a
pit,
kill.
try and make some
Oh,
space.
what a kill.
Oh my goodness! There goes the Viper's pit, and 2
Oh,
players are
oh
knocked
my
down. 4 kill inside and running back. He's already
Bro,
on
he
his
nearly got a
fifth.
whole ace in the Phoenix ult. It's like an aimbot, man. He was just locking on heads.
Crush Furia's hopes.
That was insane. Got 4 kills on a Phoenix ult. Dude, look at it.
Play like that, with a half-ender like that. LEVIATAN was coming into the second one with the lead, just emotionally in terms of the momentum.
I mean, that is a psychological wound that you may not have the time in a half break to remediate. Brutal stuff from LEVIATAN.
Do one more prime ad? We can do a prime ad. Who's streaming at the moment? Who's TMV? The new England coach? No, he's got a... He already has one. He already has a sub. Okay. Chat, maybe you are on YouTube. Maybe you're on Kick. Who knows? You want to make your way over towards Twitch. You can click down towards here. You can look at the bottom. You can see if you have a free Prime sub. It's not going to cost you anything. You get it free with Amazon Prime. And you will get no ads for the next month. You can rewind. You can support the channel. You might have forgotten about it. That's okay. Check if you got one you can support the channel, and I would appreciate it. Is 6 on attack good here? I'd be buzzing with 6, to be honest. Against Lev, they normally lock it down. It's obviously rough considering like the 5-0 start, but it's still really good, man. Digiboy Wonder with the Prime, thank you with the 21 months. I appreciate you checking if you had the Prime. We got Strafe Shani as well with the Prime also. Thank you so much as well, man. Thank you for the support.
Stats in stage 1, but when he
Shocky
touched
as
down
well.
in London,
Thank you
this
so much for
guy
the Prime as well, mate.
set the world on fire. Sato rocketed to the top of our Phoenix metrics at that event and clearly has not skipped a beat. Talk about a haymaker of a round to put yourselves right back at parity in that last round of the half.
We're going to need to see this retooled Furia roster display some serious resolve. Yes, the score is tied. It could go either way, but the fashion in which that half ended...
Jaguar with the Prime, appreciate the 2 months. Thank you so much as well.
The momentum is just captured for Lev.
Thank you.
It creates this environment that they thrive in, where they're getting excited, they're out of their seats. That is a hallmark of their team as they switch to this attack side.
What is this?
Off the rip here.
Contact, Omen Flash, Sky Flash deep, nade in the middle. Oh boy. Wait, he moved. He moved with the Omen Flash. He goes back into position. They might have missed their timing. Oh, they missed their timing.
Noda's going to take Kwan down. He's supposed to be the tip of the spear.
The
Good paranoia, but the
incredible stun from Spike.
Wasn't there.
It feels a little weird to see the guy at the back
to deny the swings, get that stun onto the Furia players who wanted to aggress off the
Basic was a non-believer here. They missed their timing.
Just so well timed.
Having reactive util
now you're gasping
is so strong, man. That stun was just incredible.
Your early round gambit doesn't pay off.
Kind of the reason why they
cut down to 3
kind of the reason why they
nerfed
nerfed the Waylay.
This map, and there's a noise cut from your opponent, so you don't even know where the next hit comes from.
Buria, thank you so much for the Prime as well. Appreciate the 11 months.
Excruciating.
King is getting a lot of space over towards the A side of the map. Is there a call to leave? Yeah, looks like that's going to be the case.
Sell a little bit. Rattle the cage.
Jeb Nader in the kick chat, man. I appreciate you.
They don't transition through mid because they've not got information about it, and this lets Shy potentially get in a position to hear some of this.
They have to go that safe
Walked
route.
all the way through over towards A.
Spike on purpose.
I can at least hear the running of the one.
A.
Wait, that's wrong, no?
That forward spot.
Is Blows walking the whole way?
Shy could be critical though if Furia.
I think at one point he was running.
Back into this.
It's just Bozino who's already low in health and kind of knows there's something afoot here. Sharp shooting from Shy. Always quick on the mark, and he's found a second one.
Shy on pistol runs.
You foreshadowed it. We are in a post plant though.
He has been stunning with the Ghost. Insane taps.
Oh, he's crossed his wall to that corner. Neon is
Shy
nowhere
on pistol runs.
Man, he's ruthless.
There's no way that Furia bounce back off this.
Good one way.
Basically with a one-way over to the side. Shy's going to lead the way. 40 health is not much to write home about, but man, he's still getting damage done. Spike low on.
Very nice from King on this.
Had to land the plane. Unfortunately, that's the kind of
get
turbulence
close.
that only the Sea Kraken can provide. LEVIATAN feeling a little bit fortunate to get out of that round unscathed, I think.
You saw the frustration, the anger from Artzine losing that.
One enemy remaining.
Shai's been waiting all year to get back on the VCT stage. He's making the most of it. He's putting them in position to win that round from a disadvantage,
Oh
but
man,
it's
he's
just
devastated.
not enough. Two
He feeling like that
brutal
was
round
it? I
losses
mean, that would have been it.
back-to-back.
That would have been easy.
The end of that first half
Another
when
tech.
Sato gets the run it back 4K, and now there to feel like an unwinnable round was right
All the
back
techs
in their
today.
hand, only for it to slip through their grasp. Again, it's this mental resolve being tested of this new team.
The gym split, I'd just do
They
legs,
have it in them
push
to
ball,
stay in
that's
this
it.
game.
All right, got a slight mouse issue here. Is there a way to get
Started
back
doing a
into
bit
the
more
game?
cardio at the moment though.
You can almost see that look on Shai's face at the end of that last round, realizing he had an opportunity
I
to
say at the
play
moment, I'm
spoiler.
about to do probably
the
no
ones that
cardio
go
for the
away,
next month
so to
and just
speak.
be sitting down permanently. But
There's an alternate universe where he stays
got
on that
some in
LEVIATAN
before this,
team,
at
and
least.
these last few years look very, very different.
does this count as a good showing for Furia? I think so.
Seeing these chatty youngsters getting up,
I
riling
think
the
so,
crowd up.
yeah. But Sunset was
Try a
great.
bit more of that reserve kind of player, looking across and going, my story's not over yet, guys. I still got a lot to do, and it starts here by doing the funniest thing ever. By disrupting you guys with this all-new look Furia team. That'd be a bitter pill to swallow for LEVIATAN fans, and for Furia, it's extra motivation to go the distance. Not only in terms of the series, they've done that, they've taken us to a decider. Going all the way on split is well and truly still on the table.
No matter what happens here today.
Have you
in
considered
terms of
walking
the
pad and
result, I think
standing
everyone
desk?
will
I
be
have a walking pad and
walking away
standing
from
desk.
Phil really
My
impressed
walking
by
pad
Basic
is
on
so
his
loud.
debut. This
It's
is
like
a
all your hair.
baptism by fire. He's going up against the London winners in his first match, and he
The walking
destroyed
pads
them
in Iceland are
in a
just like limited,
13-1
man.
win. That is how you make your mark.
We don't have
on
that
the
many
scene.
here.
It's a vindicating moment. and
Foods
also
with the prime,
realization
appreciate that. Reaped with the prime
these
as
guys
well,
aren't so
appreciate the
tough.
10 months.
Like, you
Maybe
probably,
I
to
maybe
some
I see
degree,
just how bad it
pedestalize
is
your
one
opponents,
stream, and you
especially
guys tell me if
global
it's just
champions
awful.
coming back.
Do you not have
A big
Amazon here?
reminder that
No.
they are mortal, they can bleed
No
just
price
like
than
anybody
me.
else in the server. Furia have
I would
done
have to get it
enough
sent over,
have
and
a seat at this
it would
table,
cost
well and
like
truly.
3 times the amount it would
Every
cost.
team on defense that goes up against Lev, they're so ready to do something to kill them in B main, and it just doesn't work. it just never works.
LEVIATAN don't really see anything.
Out of the mic
like, so
around
this
it?
is
Yeah,
quite
you have
telling,
no
right?
idea how
Flash.
loud it is. I
They'll
can give
surmise
it
that
a
there's
try.
an omen
Maybe we try
here,
this
right?
week at one point.
Basic could have TP'd across at any point or just walked it. He wants that orb though. Neon's going to make it costly. He's down to 40. This is a Furia without
When I
any
come to
weaponry
Iceland, I'm going to
speak
bring one.
of. It
Okay,
really
it's
is
on
a
the flight.
full save with
It's just in the seat
exception of
next to you.
bandit there in
I
Shai's
respect that.
chorus.
This is really one of those maps, though, that does highlight just how Lev are one of those teams that even if you know what they're doing, they have such an unbelievable skill level that you can't stop them. How many teams have we seen try to seriously counter their play towards B main, and it just never gets unraveled? They're always so
You're the
good at
sheriff.
handling anything that comes their way there. It's why they've beaten anyone they went up against at London. All of the top teams globally could not stop them here. Furia have really made a good go at it so far.
I mean, time and again, we saw the theory of teams like Heretics, Vitality, EDG, PRX about how to deal with that B push just fall apart in real time. LEVIATAN could always
They actually
intuit
do
a response
alright
or an
damage here.
adjustment
Imagine he wins this 1v1.
to allow
Okay.
that part of their playbook to still be effective against anybody, no matter where they come
Ooh,
from.
Shy with the bandit.
Bandit's coming into play, close range. One tap onto blows, but
It's
Neon
the
gets
same.
the trade.
If the
so
3 actually went
no
on
further
Heaven there when he was
economic
jiggling,
damage at least suffered
might have been pretty close.
Lev will be getting out of here relatively unscathed.
Okay, that opens up this game a little bit more now in the second half. LEVIATAN certainly rewarded for the very strong pistol round that we saw. Sato now with that run it back, so an opportunity here to make that B push even more deadly. Get in there, clear for free.
All right,
Defining
let's see. Phoenix
moment
Ult
of
could
this
make
map.
it really nice and
In that
easy with
first
this one.
half, Furia were able to win the pistol
All
into
over
the bonus
towards
round.
A, insta group
Full
up, just
control
heading over
of the
towards
game.
B.
Furia have
Let's see,
suffered some
Basics gonna
tough
get tested
round
here.
losses
See if
across
his
the
own
last
flashes.
four. Can they stop this bonus round right now? Spike is
It's a little late
deep
to
into
beat
this
it.
site, and it's just a full retreat from the defenders.
Oh my god.
Sato there. It's going to be repelled, but he got his job done. Artazine ends up with a bomb buddy, knocking him out of it.
Smoke on heaven
How
as
far do
well,
Lev
so it's
wanna
basically a
take
Palmer
this?
smoke heaven.
Fight into spawn, Prowler, the slide,
not?
the flash.
Oh, with the flash
It's all
from
so
sight.
good, but it just forces Furia back. No opportunity for a Leviathan kill, but it will force Furia to have to re-clear this space. It could get awkward.
With what? They just got to check it. This is more time bled off the clock. Walking into what's certainly going to be a crossfire. This Neon position is so pivotal right now. Sees the jump over the top of his head. It's not going to be checked for. It's Artazine going down. Now eyes on Basic as he tries to come out. Three for Neon. And Shy might still have what it takes. King versus
no
Shy.
timing on that.
The two that put Leviathan on the map. A score to settle.
Goodness.
You better believe it. Shy will get the kill, but not the round.
King's just staring at him, just like, mate, why are you going for the kills and not the
That
rounds?
time on the clock wasted comes into play. Neon's position
Neko Chan
was
with the prime. Thanks so
perfect.
much for the
The
2
rest
months
of the
as well.
team
Thank you for the
making
prime
all of the
usage.
noise, creating all of the pressure. And with that cloud up towards heaven, he's just able to stay out of view.
Incredible to
coming
get that
back
third
in.
here.
Waits for the drop, picks the perfect moment, and collects a beautiful trio of kills. This has really sent Furia reeling. Shy has that gun, of course, carrying it over from staying alive. But other than that, what can Furia piece together on this round?
Seas comes down.
Yeah, I mean, Tev was a good idea in this one.
You can still, they're still frothing.
Got 2 hero
looking
guns.
for a chance to break through.
Sato already farming up his ult again. Halfway there.
That is just your standard Leviathan opening. With the wall, with the default smoke.
They have conceded a large amount of mid control, though. All right, there's Neon just waiting around for more. This paranoia is so off-timed.
Oh,
No
man.
chance to follow it up there. Kuala eventually has made this push out of the B side of the map, but the game has long since gotten away from him. This spike
Yeah,
is
it's a
headed over
lovely round
towards
from
A,
Lev.
and
Let's
there's no one
see
from
how
Furia
much
really
extra
left
they
to
can get.
stand in their way.
They're getting double orb on this one as well. Big buy round, Phoenix
All
ult.
this time on the
Dude,
clock, it's giving
imagine this
opportunity
is
for
your half,
Sato to
right?
get
You lose
right
the
within
pistol.
touching distance of another
It's a
ultimate.
bit of a nightmare, but it's okay, because you got a
Might
buy
go
round
hunting
coming
if
up.
he really wants
First
to.
buy round, you go up against a Phoenix
has
ult.
been
Not great, but it's okay,
playing
it's
a
an
phenomenal
eco.
Phoenix in
The
this
Phoenix
game.
manages to farm up another
I think you have
ult,
to say he's the
be
best
a
Phoenix
second
in the
buy
world
round.
right now.
You go up against a
That's what we
Phoenix
saw
ult.
him do in London.
Like this, it's out of
It's one
control,
of those agents
surely.
where you really do just snowball.
You can't have your
so hard.
your
As
first
soon
2
as you
buy
start
rounds,
popping
you're
off,
up
you're
against a
getting
Phoenix
more
ult,
kills,
Phoenix
you're
ult.
just sequencing that into ults, and it can start to feel
Like,
like
he's
you're
just not
just
fair.
unstoppable. Doesn't matter that he dies there, gets the ult. That was the mission anyway.
The gun in EU's hands, though, will be stripped away. Leviathan, though, get to 10 rounds. A shakier start than they were maybe expecting to this Stage 2 campaign, but they get ever closer just to putting that notch in their column, getting that dub. Getting past the team that gave them
Phoenix,
far more
yeah.
trouble than they
I
bargained
mean, I
for.
tried to ask the devs if they thought that maybe it should be 7 ults.
They've had a great showing so far. We saw them bounce back from a map 1 loss into a map 2 dominant showing. Do they have what it takes right now to get back
What the hell is
in
that?
this game right now?
Second
Crucial
buy
buy
round,
Koala
up against a
finally
Phoenix
gets
though.
that operator.
Whoa, they got the Phoenix.
Immediately makes use of it.
Saw the same thing on Haven, right? When he gets
It's
the drop
a
on them
huge
on
pick. It couldn't have been
there,
any
finding
better.
That first pick and falling back is massive for Furia.
Yeah, this Furia team on split, any iteration of the roster, they really excel.
All you gotta do is kill
at
Phoenix
getting
before
him
the ult.
into
Yeah,
positions
apparently.
to get
Apparently
kills. They
so.
set him up perfectly. Now it's time for the retake.
How much does
Leviathan
Neon get
down
in
Amanda,
heaven?
trying to control heaven.
1,
That's where they want
2.
to find their advantage. And Neon is sharp with it.
Barely a break in stride for Neon. Spike feels a bit extraneous to
way.
this whole thing now with that overdrive in play, but here's Shy again, pops up. Always the Jester, always a problem.
Ooh.
King, though,
Surely.
knows him almost as well as he knows himself. Now the 2v1, but King is not in a great spot. Yeah, Crossfire is going to respond to EU. Okay, it's way with its ham-fisted, and it falls apart. Koala Noob just stands there.
Oh my god, he just defused it.
Are you kidding me?
He just defused it.
Seconds.
Bruh, this is a crazy round. The timing in vents was mad. The spin to win, also mad.
Might not be enough time for any kind of replay package that could really give a coherent picture of what was going on there. That was...
One enemy remaining.
I mean, Shy gets like the accidental lineup 2K. EU almost did a neon from the last map.
On a 41 it.
Neon missed him. I mean, just
on a 41 the round.
Yeah.
Pretty whack around, but as the dust settles, it's a FURIA dub.
Crucially, though, look at their cash. If they lose this round, it's got to be worth 2. That's certainly LEV getting up to match point.
No
You'd be down to coach no English Premier team. We are in dire need. I'm going to skip on that one, but you should ask Mini. He might do it.
Bladestorm, okay, Value Town! The Jets really come alive here. Shy's able to find his one. It's on King and Sato now to make their way into the site. Sato already building to yet another big ultimate. That showstopper will claim him. Here comes FURIA.
2 in a row on this one. 2
As it
4
turns
loss
out,
bonus.
they're far from done.
I mean, they could. They should
Sato
eco.
couldn't get the
They
best
could
of
force,
us
but
in
they-
that time. Little revenge from the
What
last
in
time he went
the-
up against the showstopper and got that instant headshot.
Their
Doing the
economy was teetering
Dryad
away.
attack
That
with the
was
box.
the critical round of this second half. Felt like that round would have been the game if they had lost it. Just getting LEV on the match point, but no. They win in the face of the Nightfall coming their way. That run it back coming their way.
We got this shit.
The Sato on that
Man,
re-entry.
he's so
He gets 2
bummed.
kills off the
Force
pressure
him down to
previously
an eco.
created.
It's a low buy. It's a pretty
It's
good
LEV
low
now.
buy.
We're on that
Straight up
rebuy.
A
These
hit.
side
Mate, it's going to have to be a
low timings, man.
5v5 retake unless
They're
there's a
just
spam
ridiculous. Multiple rounds with multi-kills.
Now, LEV have been putting a lot of emphasis of trying to plan for heaven, get up into that space, but right now they have no space to speak of unless they try to get through screens. That's the plan with the Prowler. FURIA don't even care about that area of the map right now.
Okay, Artisan gun down there.
That's a hard
Looks like
retake.
they occurred over in towards rafters.
With an op.
Random spam there, maybe down from the site.
Changes
Seekers
the op
available
for a
here
rifle.
EU.
Yeah, that could spot out players in the pit to get spammed, but it doesn't seem like they're getting
1,
used.
2, 3 in the pit.
While Noob is into the pit, sees
There's
the on
one.
first somehow.
Oh.
Ducks back out to
Oh, that was
heal.
close.
Needs to find another way to get in there. Blozine just playing on the corner, catches him out here. Sato again.
So
Big delivery.
fast, bro. Nah, that was
And there it
nuts
is,
to
LEVIATAN
watch,
again.
man.
Another
It's so
very
satisfying.
important round to take.
They have a
How's
a
that
knack
that
for winning so
instant?
many rounds like that. Lose a gun round, next one.
God,
all
this
right,
team's so
just
talented.
Instant slam a site. And they are just always potent with
They win the
anything in their
low
arsenal.
buy,
Neon
and
gets
now he
up
has
into
another
that
Phoenix
smoke.
ult for the buy V
But
buy.
it's that decision to get the pit down and take the
Jesus.
space towards screens.
Man, how can you
It
not
really
want to use a
contrasts the
Phantom
last
after
round of
watching
the
this
first half
team?
where FURIA found themselves in a similar situation, but they didn't really push for more space. They stayed congested on that site. And that's LEV being able to do the opposite.
Last timeout.
Create some new avenues of approach after they get the spike down.
Looking busted,
I'm
yeah.
surprised that those Seekers never
They make the
really
Phantom
came out
look
from EU.
so
Would have expected
broken.
those to have kind of been brought out earlier just to spot people in the pit, maybe get some spam off, but I suppose from his point of view, he just never felt like there was a comfortable moment to get it accomplished with them. Tough round loss.
Shy is leading right now for FURIA. 17 kills, 13 deaths. Obviously quite a record to his name. He's featured on every major LATAM team with the exception of Loud, I guess, over these last few years.
Been in the league
competitive Valorant.
every year of VCT.
Yep.
Which is why it was really shocking to not see him find a home with anyone. One of the best free agents available. He's showing exactly why.
Sato, they're taking a chance to get the crowd fired up. LEVIATAN now with some momentum off that previous round. Cost them a bit though. The Viper's Pit was committed to that fight, but Sato has yet another run it back.
Do that.
Endless
Four-person stack here.
string of those from him.
Kinda
Always
looks
getting
like they
plants,
want to
always
send it.
collecting the orbs, and he's frying
Okay.
right now. So that really helps the most when you're just getting a 2K every single round.
I like it though.
That adjustment, the snap to the Heaven player on the
Smoke
last one
and
was
wall creates
ridiculous.
the pressure like they
He
could have
has to do it to
walked out.
basically cancel out Shy's impact. Who's found
Viper
that 2 and
smoke,
3s
just like
in many
on
of
the
these
other
rounds.
half.
Finding
Rating
insane
pressure,
earth
someone could have
timings.
taken the timing through both. Through either.
He was a player too last year, if you remember, it was his Yoru that was so standout. He was phenomenal on that agent, but across the other duelists, he wasn't really finding his footing to the same level. Well, obviously Yoru is no longer relevant, but he has absolutely just found a new home on this Phoenix. And when he's had
Well,
to play
Gunner's
Raze,
Shy
he's
got
been
Bandit.
much better there as well. Than
Gonna
he
have
was,
to
I
be the
think, in
best Bandit round
Contrast
we've
to
seen
last
ever.
year, just becoming a more whole player.
When we covered him in Ascension on Glories, he was a Jet player. You know, he is.
Are we rating the duelist
Adapted
IGL?
so
Oh,
much
he's
in his
doing alright with it, to be
young
honest.
career. 30 seconds left. Leviatan led the clock.
I'm surprised
Now, but
Furia
it's
got it
only
this
gonna be
close.
Shy here at the site with nothing but a bandit. How's this going to play out? Well, we've seen the weapon be well apportioned in his hands so far, and that was no exception. But
He
the
did
K
enough,
to
though.
1 makes him easy prey for Sato.
Salo, thanks so much for the Prime. Appreciate the 31 months.
Not a lot of options here for Furia. Economic damage,
Run it
not
back time.
particularly important. Sato just wants to ensure that this round gets closed out. Well, he got the info. He definitely got the info.
Suffice to say, he knows where Furia are right now. There's some fight to be had on the side, but the weapons
Nice
are
shot.
just not suited for that kind of range. King with the edge. Flash for Sato, and a flourish to end the round. 22 frags.
4 goes
This
in it,
is-
chat. 4 goes in it.
King's, I think, best map right now in the pool. It's the one where he just destroyed EDG, dropped 24 kills for 11 deaths in London. He's turning up here as well when Lev need him to be that guy when they're about to close out this game.
4 in a row.
Furia don't want the narrative
They get
of
the
this to
op
be.
out.
They put up a respectable, performance. They look really good.
No, it was
That's
respectable.
not
It's
gonna
for
be
sure
enough for
respectable.
them.
Objectively, not a bad highlight to come out of this game with, but they want more.
They feel so winnable.
Yeah, they felt like they touched Glory.
Still
When
kind
they
of feels
know they
winnable,
could have
but
done it. And maybe they still can. Artsin in mid.
Yeah,
Gets
it's
the
so
trade,
devastating.
But the spam from Blazid
they're
is
so
just
committed.
perfectly placed, and it's an early advantage in the numbers for Leviathan.
They're so committed, and they did double
That could be
walk
enough for
through,
them
and
to
they had one
close out
spamming
this
as well.
series.
Fury now have to play this very important round from a player down. They're pretty well equipped. EU's still holding on to those Seekers. Maybe an opportunity to use them here and speak of the Devil Cabbages, and they doth appear.
Not gonna watch the Sen game? Nah, I'm gonna
So
go
much
bed, I
time on the
think.
clock, though.
We'll
Does it
raid
really
someone.
give a strong indication of the plans the Leviathan are going to lay. Man, it felt shaky there for a
We're
moment.
gonna prioritize the
Are they
sleep.
really going to come back and lose their first
It's too,
series
this
to the
the
retooled
split 2 is
Furia?
too long, man. Like with
Serious
the play-ins
upset
and stuff, it's
potential.
too much.
It does feel like
Normally on the
they've come
weekend,
down
I
to
can,
earth
like,
here. Definitely shaken
Say if I
away
stayed up
by
to like 3 a.m.
the
whatever,
level in this region.
I could always nap when
Neon, there was some info
because
on the
there's a
A
gap
side. Does see a
between
fair bit of
Pacific
an
and
EMEA,
EMEA, but
though,
EMEA is
fighting
just
for
on.
his life. Koala
It's
Noob's
just
able
back
to
to
chime in
back
with
to
the
back
op.
to
He's playing
back
deep on the A
20-hour
side.
days.
Leviathan
Not a
aren't
fan.
committed to this. They might slink away with the spike and go elsewhere. That certainly seems to be the plan for Neon.
He's got that teleport. Gets quickly into heaven.
It's done,
Be
right?
all good on this plant. What a
Still
great
has Omen
rotation.
Flash.
The spike recovery. Koala Noob and Basic. 2 versus 2 to stay alive in this series. Keep the hopes of a monumental upset alive. Up against the rookie of the year,
FNS?
the London
We
MVP,
honestly,
and the
I never get to raid
longest-standing member of
FNS.
This Leviathan team.
It would be
Oh,
nice
there's
to
no
raid
trade
FNS,
potential there.
man.
King
He's
was
given me a lot of
on
raids.
his own and he knew it, but now Neon has the info. Whereas Basic has to try and glean it himself in these dying seconds. Over the top. Your Master's London MVP
Very,
finds
very
purchase.
nice, man. It's a good try
And
from
championship
Furia.
teams aren't defined.
It's a
by
little
the hype,
devastating
the
for them for
silverware,
sure.
the title, it's by the
Sato
rounds
had
they
a crazy
refuse to
attack here,
lose.
by the way.
While Furia found answers against Leviathan all series long.